really a company that someone has to feel bad for. The politics, to be honest.
I mean, this is all politics of Total Wolf.
The H4 is a total with the like garbage ass public policy, keeping private pilots above 50 feet flights. That's something where people have to run. It's all the same. But is Ferrari still family owned?
Yes and no, because Piero Ferrari is in the actual Ferrari team, but Robert is
They got sold to Fiat back in the day.
yeah. It's just my first feedback to some weird things, like shaking the gazelle.
That usually gets fixed with hydraulic. With power steering on the cars. That helps a
Yeah.
lot. You can
I-
add running cars on top of that.
I don't get ballast.
This guy.
That's the bushings in the 30.
Yes, I replaced them with polyurethane bushings.
I still have my. I think you put the.
My advice was replace them. Although, it's in Italy right now, they haven't split the bushing side. The head
No,
bushing.
it has no suspension. It has like.
What I'm talking about is 1936 onwards, the handling bushings are separate from the comfort bushings. So you can just replace the comfort ones with the factory stuff and the handling ones with brass or whatever. That's why I only have polyurethane bushings. I replaced them because mine are dry and cracked. And I kind of need to not break my back when driving the car. Ask?
Yes.
Okay.
Just putting the screw into my wheel. For some reason, this screw is quite tough today. It's like screw in the edge. Can't wait to drive these 35. It's been too long. But you know what the best part about driving is? Driving these 30s? Because I put old-timer plates, I literally have to pay around like 60 euro for insurance and road tax per year.
I mean, I just pay 60 euro for road tax, and I think it's 150 for insurance. But my glasses are not the windows on my car are not covered.
Oh, because it's like my secondary car. Like I have like multiple ones. It's like the one that I don't drive daily. I have like a special deal. It's like super.
Yeah, historic cars
You
always get
guys,
somewhat cheaper insurance because you can't drive them much.
I'm
my
gonna do it
cheaper
though.
my cheaper
Yeah, you're
insurance
gonna
is
be.
500 euros and 600 euros of taxes, of road taxes.
You know, the way
Yeah,
I
because you
always
live in
thought
the.
about it is not that I'm paying less road tax on it because I can't drive it much, but I pay less road tax because the car already paid road tax for 30 fucking years. Maybe it's enough for the pain, you know? That's how I see it.
Yeah, my car have 20 years, so
Yeah,
it's
but you
the
still
same.
have to pay for
I've just
emissions.
done
That is the biggest
the
bullshit.
papers to pay only 300 euros
Papeles.
of taxes on 20 years old car.
At least where I come from, we had the privilege of having had the car after being 15 years old. You no longer pay the part of road taxes related to emissions. You stop paying anymore, so you get a lot cheaper.
The problem here is with the diesels. It's so expensive. It's not cheaper anymore to own a diesel even for long commuting because diesel itself is more expensive than petrol. And the amount of tax you pay on diesel cars is ridiculous. It's literally like an agenda. I used to have a 6 Series BMW diesel, 635 diesel, and I paid like I think 600 for like having this ridiculous.
Yeah, we have the same problem with the diesel price, but for the taxes it's the same. If you have gas or diesel, you pay the same. So it's based on HP of the car.
Yeah,
Either you have it for AdBlue on your fucking car. You know what AdBlue is?
What?
AdBlue. AdBlue, yeah, the product.
what's that?
Ah, yeah, no, I don't have the AdBlue, yes.
Yeah, that just makes fucking new diesels into fucking two-strokes. Except worse, because two-strokes at least make power.
The only thing good if you have a diesel, if it's so old, like a nice 70s Mercedes, that you can run a vegetable oil, in case they completely dry out our gas stations, you can still drive with that. But other than that, a new modern diesel doesn't make sense.
I don't run diesels after Euro 3. Don't bother.
Yeah, I have Euro 4 the same engine that you have on the 635D. I have the
The
530.
engine itself is amazing. Like you can run
Yeah.
stock internals, increase the turbos, make 500 horsepower, no problem.
Yeah, I have the same. I don't know why it wobbles so much. The steering when I'm to the parabolic. I don't know. And after I can leave it as nothing. I don't know. Okay, so yes, I have the same M57 and I want to do a stage 3 too. So nearly 400 HP.
That's what I like about cars. Oh, you mean I only have to pay displacement taxes? Gee, 2.4 liters ain't much. Yeah, the emissions, it's the CO2 and it's the CO, I think it's the CO2, the CO, and the NOx.
I've been waiting this application since 30 years and you pre-register the cars and then
Yeah, the problem is in Italy, you can't get away with that. It's just like Spain, they charge for both displacement, it's displacement, it's horsepower and weight, and,
Yes.
and emissions. So Euro 1 cars are it's just like Spain, you have to also pay for emissions. Except they don't get the grant, basically the aged out of their cars don't age out of paying emissions like in Spain. So their Euro 1 cars are ridiculously expensive.
Yes, technically yes, but you don't have Euro 1 cars like with so much horsepower. Like the street one, the protected one. I don't know how to say it. We have a list of cars protected by the laws because they are historical cars. So you don't have to pay taxes after 20 years if you register it as a historical car or 50 years. So you don't. I think you don't have a problem with 20 years cars Euro. Right now they are Euro 3.
No,
I've
modern
done
vehicles.
it with my 5 Series. So I've passed the test to register it as a historical car.
Should probably do to my fucking 1.9 TDI Passat.
Yeah, probably. Yeah, the guy done those papers had 1.9 TDI Passat, and then not only that one, but more cars, much more cars. And literally don't pay taxes. You can drive nearly
Yeah,
freely.
we have a limit of kilometers. It's 25,000.
You have 25,000 kilometers, so it's new. It's new. Yeah, you can go with every kilometers you want. I've done mine with nearly 400.
Yeah, reverse.
Yeah, you just have.
If you register it as historical roadmap, get 25 kilometers.
No. We don't have that problem.
You have 25 kilometers per year, but only the metro. Check the airports
Yeah, we know exactly that.
So you just stop your kilometer counter and you're good.
I know. Especially with old cars, that's easy.
I think mine doesn't even work anyways anymore.
Oh, that's illegal.
I'm not sure if it works as it's programmed is.
Double check.
Because the thing is, 90% of this lifetime of the car that I bought is it's been in the fucking garage and I'm waiting for it.
I love my wheels shaking whenever you're done with the corner.
Yeah, there is a corner that I can't do because
And the starting line is also a bump, so your car flies off there.
probably sorry.
Okay, I would be ready.
Yeah, I can do about 240 kilometers an hour. My top speed.
That's 60 more than you.
I take a full lap to spin up to that.
Yeah, just like nearly 100 kilometers more than me.
I'm gonna
Oh,
do
so
the
it's
quick,
so it's even worse. You can do
I'm gonna do the quick
140.
fuel check for this.
So it's even worse than it is. You can only do 140 kilometers an hour. I'm doing 140 miles per hour.
No, I'm doing 160. 160. No, I said near.
Still kind of it should be okay-ish with my car, considering I have twin carburetors. That's gonna be speed. I'm doing 9.5 miles per gallon. 9.5 miles per gallon. Western measurements.
What beats per every time I hear like these guys measurements like oil is like what do you measure?
It's quarts of gallons.
What's
For me, the strange things for me is like one foot is like not 10 inches but 6 point and that yeah foot pound.
It's a stone that weighed 0.45 kilos. And this is the actual measurement by the British Empire.
Yeah.
Yeah, there's a place where the United States, the UK, because they have their speed limits in miles per hour, and they measure everything else in meters.
Oh my god, it's orange. Who made this orange?
Me,
It's slippery, it's sliding. That's up to 30 liters.
I'm getting 25 meters that I'm getting. I'm measuring on the corner. I appreciate this. That means it's better. I mean, I have a 2-liter, 2-barrel car. I hope I will.
Yeah, but like I'm instantly
At least I have 54 horsepower, I get to 161, 162.
So did you want to see one or the I only tested the ones that have the name of it. I haven't tested that one yet.
That's Rainbow's car. That is one of the ones that came. No.
Yeah, I need to know the name. Rambo's car?
Yeah.
You sure?
The moment you have my car,
Yeah, now I'm testing scavengers.
Let me
It
check
doesn't
what.
have much.
So I have to check things for
Yeah, I
myself.
think a good 20 liters for scavenger is gonna be fine.
Oh.
So what's that green car? What's the name of that one?
It should be Rainbow
Osmo
D6
Touring,
Cosmo
one.
Touring.
It's for Rambo, right?
Yeah.
Nice sound. What kind of engine is that? Fast to inline 6. Well, it sounds better than any inline 6 I ever built in automation, that's for sure. Inline 6s generally don't sound nice naturally from automation. It's like garbage usually. Ah, okay, interesting. That's good to know.
Teach
Ah,
them
that's
to
4 gears.
decorate the car. I'll teach you how to make it faster. I need help on that department. My car look
Okay,
like
I think I have all the cars tested then. I have my car, NG's car, Scavenger's car. I have the Dakar car and the Rambo car, but there's only 4 cars, right? Because the Dakar car doesn't drive today, so I have one missing, I guess.
Did you test Verstappen's car? I don't know if Verstappen's
What's
here.
the Lures car, Drago car?
The
that-
Spillo 76.
750.
What is it called?
Sí, yes.
It should look like a mangled Fiat 126 or something.
Yes.
It's a Spilo 750?
Sí. Yes.
Okay, well that will be very...
He should have the quickest pit time because his car has no displacement. Unless they shove like 6 carburetors, I don't see him doing bad.
I have just one carburetor and 3 cylinder.
Exactly as low as Rambo. Even Rambo only 15 liters. Like you actually have a fuel efficient car. By modern standards. That's, actually, it's pretty nice.
I mean, if I was allowed to run mechanical injection, mine would look better.
Mechanical injection will be extremely expensive. I doubt everyone has that.
Oh, not just that, nobody can really afford mechanical injection. A reliability
meant.
penalty. The reliability penalty is too high. It's like 37%.
Yeah, it's also hella unrealistic for a Group 160's car. Mechanical fuel injection. It was like an experimental thing back then. It wasn't very reliable. It's actually historically correct that it's unreliable because it was new. People didn't know what to do.
Mechanical fuel injection is a thing with gasoline engines since 1912. It always has
been since fucking 2 million years, but that doesn't mean people know how to use it. I was recently watching a Jay Leno's garage where he had some type of 1970s car.
Most European shitboxes with mechanical fuel injection at that point.
And how unreliable it was
Because of the Bosch mechanical type outside. Fucking hate around that time. Everybody.
Well, that carburetor was kind of normal, I think, and then in 75, at least I know from the BMW lineup, that in the 80s there was a model you could have with carburetor or you could have with the fuel efficient, and there was like the new thing, and like it has more horsepower and it's like a bit better, and yeah, that's like 80s, bro. So the fucking bread and butter Group 1 car won't have it, for sure. In
The only
60s.
person that was offering fuel injection that early is Mercedes, I think, since 58.
Okay.
How does the tiny car have 4-wheel drive? Yeah, I know, my man. It's just a
You have to
crazy
remember,
sporty version.
the DB601 engine, if you remember,
Yeah,
it's a mechanical direct injection.
yeah. On the Messerschmitt 109.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Everyone should open their UI apps and put the board computer for distance.
Oh, yeah.
Because
Okay.
we are on this backup server and the app that we previously had for this distance isn't installed. So everyone has to put it manually.
The new one or the one that we used for the race?
Ah, you can put the new one? I don't see the new one.
No, you know what I'm talking about. The one that measured the airspeed and not the wheel speed.
Yeah, I think the airspeed is a mod that has to be on the server, no? And since this is the backup server that doesn't have it.
Oh.
That's why I said with the UA app. Airspeed is stock, really? Airspeed distance measure?
Yes.
No.
Trip
Yes,
computer.
there are. Yes,
No.
there is digital speedometer.
No, that's not the same. That's not what we want. We want a trip computer that measures airspeed, not wheel speed.
Yeah, it doesn't exist here. Because I didn't upload the mod. Airspeed doesn't matter. What he meant is like basically the distance measured by airspeed, but just take the normal distance. It was like 2% off. It really doesn't matter. It's not gonna be a problem. What's good, Rary? Hope you're doing okay.
So how do you reset the trip computer? Because
Easier than the other one. You should just click on the arrow there.
I click it, it's doing nothing.
Well, it works for
So-
me.
What meter we have to use?
I think originally we had what 500 miles, but I'm not gonna do that today.
Yeah, that's just ridiculous. We're not doing 300
Five-
laps Talladega.
500
Yeah.
miles was what, like 800 kilometers?
Yep,
No.
800 and
Let's do 300 kilometers, I'd say. That would be
Oh.
like a third of what we normally do. So that would be good.
okay.
So the first one who reaches the 300 kilometers wins. And I think we're going to do something new for the pit. I talked about it with MJ, but we can vote if we want to use the old version or the new one. But I think it's better to have a little bit more. How do you say? It's gonna be a bit more interesting because you're not gonna know who is first and whatnot. Since after 5 laps, no one knows anymore who is first and whatnot. So I'm thinking we're gonna pit only if you're gonna be in the top 3. As in, you're gonna finish the race first. So that means if you know yourself, you're not very fast, you don't have to pit ever. But if I'm at the top, and I'm at like at the top 3, then I'm gonna have to pit. But it's kind of your own strategy. Do you want to pit early and get it out of the way because you think you might win, or not? So you're gonna have to make the decision. So if you're gonna finish and you're gonna be in the top 3 in the end, you need to have pitted basically, or we're gonna take off like a minute, something.
Okay. Not sure.
I mean, the benefit here is that you're not gonna get punished if you're slow.
If you're slow, you don't have to worry about pitting. If you're fast, you worry about pitting. I don't mind doing the new
If you're
variant.
fast, you're gonna have to worry about it, and more in the way of like, it's kind of like a value thing. Should I do it? Should I not do it? And the good thing is the tension's gonna be up because otherwise we're always gonna have to call, okay, I'm at this kilometer, I'm at that kilometer, which kind of got abused last time. It doesn't really work. Then the person who was first needs to pit, and the other person is driving a bit slower, so they don't have to actually pit. And yeah, I mean, we can do that too, I don't mind, but other thing might be a bit more fun.
No, let's try.
All right.
MG, you wanted to say something?
No, I'm saying let's do the new thing then.
Okay. Anyone has a question about that?
So if we think we are slow, we don't have to pit. I don't know. I didn't understand that
Okay,
part.
so basically, I explain it again, no problem. So basically, the way it works is, if you finish the race and
Okay.
you are in the top 3,
Okay.
you will had to have had pitted in the past for your
Okay.
fuel time. If you are top 4 or after, no one cares. So that means if you are a very fast driver, you have to make that decision yourself. Should I pit now and maybe
Okay.
lose my position? Or should I not do it? Should I just do it right away, get it out of the way, and then try to come back? But if I spin out, then I fucked up if I already pitted for no reason. So you're gonna have to kind of strategize a bit more and basically,
A gambling. It's like if you are in that mid position between third place or fourth place, you have to gamble about it.
yeah, exactly. So I thought it might be fun.
I really like it.
Yeah, it might be a cool, new, fresh
Yeah.
idea.
Okay.
Yeah.
And how long do we have to pit?
Okay, I'm gonna read these seconds
Mm-hmm.
for everyone now that they're gonna have to pit. So everyone write it down. You're gonna have to put your phone out. So have like a timer
Yeah.
on your watch, or you can use the replay UI in BeamNG. MJ has 60 seconds. No, sorry, that's me. That wasn't MJ. That was me. I have 60 seconds. The worst
I was
time.
about to be crashed.
Because my handwriting ME and MG looks the same. So 60 was me. MG is right after, has 30 seconds. The Dakar car from Bardot, I don't think he's here, also would have had 30 seconds. Scavenger has 20 seconds. Wambo has 15 seconds. And the other car, the last one, also has 15 seconds. That's the car of Drago.
Okay. So mine car
Yeah.
15 seconds.
You and Rambo have 15, Scavenger has 20, MG has 30, I have 60. So I don't really want to pit.
You'd also potentially just pit off the bat and just try to make up time after that.
Yeah, I'm not gonna do that. I'll see how because when I didn't have time to practice at all. I didn't play BeamNG since last week. And before that I didn't have time and it didn't feel very good when I was just doing it. It felt very unstable, so let's see.
But there's a question. Also, if we are in, or we believe we are in the top 3, so we have to pit in every round, or
No.
No.
Only
Just-
once per the whole race.
Okay.
You will just, if like, so let's say we finish and you are the first, I'm the second, MG is third. Then we're gonna watch the replay and we look that you actually had pitted.
Okay, good.
And if you didn't, we're gonna give, let's say, 3 times your pitted time as penalty in your seconds. So that's the idea. So you're gonna have to gamble and strategize yourself. Am I gonna pit or not? But just once per race.
Okay.
All right.
think.
And if you have on your UI app, you see that you have 300 kilometers. Then you just drive over the finish line. You say here, done, and it's done. So I would say 300 kilometers it is, and then over the finish line after that. That makes sense.
Okay.
And yeah, so the first one who got it wins. And someone behind me should be in front of me actually, because I have the biggest engine. Okay. Then someone do the countdown please and start your engines.
Okay. Does it work in chat?
Yeah, I don't think it works in chat. Someone has to say.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1, go!
Hey.
The engine's already overheated.
It's fine.
I cut the radiator flow to make it less draggy. And also to be realistic, my car was also inspired by the Zappa from the 968, and they were known for overheating.
Or it's starting.
No, it's just because dirt would block the side. I'll just say side pods. And this was an air-cooled engine.
I've seen these cars in real life, and mostly in the winter. They didn't start.
I cannot catch up to the guy in front of me, even in speed stream. Who's in front of me?
MG.
That's you. You speak of yourself in third person.
Yeah.
Bro, I have the 8-liter engine and I cannot overtake nonsense.
shakes itself apart like mine. Yeah.
It'll shake itself. And like with a real life steering wheel, because like it actually feels like when which is probably how it should feel in the 60s car.
I tried to push you around, sorry. Oh, you have to do it the entire time? Okay. Because I'm also crashed now, but I was trying to help somebody.
No, I drove into the pit afterwards. Stopped my car, waited 60 seconds. Now it's done. Everyone over told me while I was in the pits. Clean up from what happened.
I was muting. Yeah, I'm back. Thank you for the push.
I want to push.
No, not you, MG.
Yeah, I'm saying I want to.
I'm not faster than you, I can't push you. I have a rally
You
car.
just have to slow down so I can see Yeah, like I noticed. Note to self, I cannot go into tree, otherwise it would be destroyed.
Rear engine, baby. I only have like 80% of my weight on the wheel. Watch out. Come on, driver, you'll be disqualified driving now.
Oh, really?
I said don't cross the yellow line.
I have only 2 wheels over the yellow line, just to be safe.
You can't do that. You really can't cross with any wheels.
Really?
It's okay.
Yeah.
Don't worry about it.
It's still past
There's
going
another
down.
thing in NASCAR that if you're getting chased on the yellow line, then you're gonna get the pit maneuver.
Wow.
I don't know, it was like this in the 60s.
Not yet though. The yellow line rules from like 1997.
I was with 2 wheels on the over the yellow line just to be stable on the banking because my car just go off the track. So if I have already 2 wheels over the yellow line, I can do it safely. If I don't have it over the yellow line, I will just crash.
I slide down the banking, by the way.
Yeah, me too. For that, I have 2 wheels over. just one kilometers if I do it right. So I do 161 instead of 163.
Oh, I see. Scavenger, I think.
Yeah,
161 kilometers.
yeah. With 54 HP.
I mean, that's a pretty good outcome. Not very optimal for Saladin.
No, for sure.
Scavenger,
I
I'm
never
telling
left.
you. You've left,
I didn't have anyone.
No, only me.
No, I waited in the pit, you overtook me. I just came back to my original position. I overtook you, but I didn't let you.
Oh yeah, it's true. So,
Okay.
but I didn't pass you, so you already didn't.
But everyone passed me. I mean, four cars passed me.
Yeah, I'm the fifth. Oh, yeah, it's true. Not bad.
I overtook everybody.
In third.
The CC and the broken, I can't use any interior lights, and I can't roll the window down.
No, Bast. No, no.
Oh my god, I'm not saving this. Oh my god.
I think so.
My car's stable. Just the exits that are questionable.
Another time that's the when I drove yours, it was a slide like a half
I mean, I'm even using indicators to say if I will stay on the left.
That's a nice touch. I don't even know where the indicators are.
I only mounted them on my wheels, so it
They
sounds
people
wrong.
only have indicators on 50s car, but not passing 50s.
Yeah, they were mandatory, like,
They were mandatory.
yeah, they
In
were
Europe,
mandatory.
yes.
In the United States, were mandatory in 1937 indicators. They just weren't mandated yellow.
They were mandatory, but they didn't show its indicators, so I didn't
Yeah, not for no joke. You have to remember the third brake light only came in the 70s. Also, there's one thing from that time that I enjoyed that is in all cars, that is a collapsing steering column. You know what that is, right? Yeah, it's how you not get impaled by your steering column when you get a car with a price.
Oh, the orange bullet. You've passed me like 3 times right now.
You're almost 100 kilometers slower than me. It's like a jet flying onto the propeller point. I'm just kind of slow.
Yeah, you get any back anything over the mistake.
We're gonna run out of fuel on half the pits. That's 30 seconds for free.
new engine, I can give it from my car.
I'm not gonna forget when they made the live review of Hamilton and what was the other guy? And Alonso. They were like, "What would you like to change on the F1?" And he was like, "Everybody has an equal engine."
Yeah.
What's the fun of that?
It's the fun in that. I mean, you don't get the GP2 engine.
It would be fun for like a while, but the whole point is to be sure that
I mean, aero is still allowed, so you can build more out of aero. F1 regulations.
it's like more it's why we want to perform in F1 well because we want to keep the same cars. If everyone had the same engine, who cares if you won because they have 5% better aero? Really because that's the bigger engine has more power.
Yeah, but right now Ferrari is the least powerful engine on the grid. I think even Honda has more power than them.
Yeah, I don't know much about what they do, but to me as an outsider, it looks like all the section in race these days. It's like that 15 years ago. One guy had a V6, the other guy had an A4, the other guy had a V8.
Can't beat that
That's how it was.
one.
Now it's just seems that everything's the same.
Everything is because of manufacturers. This is legitimately why I fucking hate Mercedes. Mercedes ruins F1 for everybody. They're
Right
the
now
one.
it's only politics about Formula One. So I don't have
The interest.
the interest to see a fake championship because normally if you do an irregular engine you can't compete. But I'm Mercedes. I give three engine to three clients. So if I can't be allowed to race for constructor will not participate. Okay, so FIA will allow it. And, that sucks.
I fucking hate Toro Wolff. He sets everything up so Mercedes gets the aero domination. It ruins everything for everybody.
No, I'm okay to try to give my team a boost, but not an illegal one. So if I have to try to have benefits from regulation or something like that, but with other constructor, it's okay to speak with others and try to convince others to utilize some regular rule. But that they illegal, that then when you go illegal, for me you go illegal, so it's too much.
Mercedes is the one pushing the 50-50. Thank God they're getting shafted on that department. And we might get V8s because there's no excuse now.
And they just want to utilize the hybrid system the maximum because they know they can do better. But it just sucks. As you see, the super clipping, other shit. I was about to crash.
I'm coming.
What I feel is that you can't find a way to like a Marvel movie with all the different villains, all the different characters, rather than with four of the same guys.
The closest you can get to that in current times in real life, it's hill climb.
Yeah.
Have you seen? I love seeing a fucking Citroen Saxo that weighs 700 kilos, 150 horsepower smoking. Fucking
It's 1,000 horsepower, 1,000
Mitsubishi Lancer Evo 7. It exists. Hill climb has a class for the unlimited. You can literally build your own car for the unlimited class.
This is something. It would still be correct within the spirit of what we need nowadays. Fuel efficiency, right? It's all about that. I guess you have to live with LMP, but overall, what we do is say, hey, you want to get so many liters, you have to do this, but you can build whatever you want. And this could be something where you want something from this the manufacturer that could then create some new systems again, practice new things and new methods, and maybe they develop new technologies for the road by using different fuels.
Yes, but
We have,
I think there will be, like in 5 years, you will see like V6 and V8, and after a four cylinder, and after everyone will adapt to the less consumption, so like the four cylinder or something
But
like
we will lose one cylinder per year until we have the motor steam engine.
I mean, that would be interesting. A really reactive steam engine would be actual technology. That would be interesting.
That would be hell interesting. I mean, you could put turbos on it or something, and enjoy the torque. 5,000 torque. It only revs to what, 100 or something. I don't know what else.
Well, they don't have much.
exactly. It just comes again, and the other one the next second. So it was a V12 or something, and it only made like 2 horsepower. So the power wasn't all that much there, but even if you have less horsepower, it's still a cool engine. You still have sound, you still have the feel, you still have
So right
some
now,
little inline fours that we're gonna have in the future. Where they have V12 or the hydrogen engine. And if they go these millions into making a race car, they're gonna learn how to make this car. Understand?
also I've inducted you in Apple. Yeah, I like I was steering at the left and going right. Banking. Yeah, Toyota have done this with the GR Yaris, 3-cylinder hydrogen.
Hydrogen in Toyota signed a contract with it's the both developers. And they're both like basically the philosophy of
I think so.
had a Formula One series or another big racing series like based. We use our learning and experience instantly. So all the money we have to spend anyways, we spend before the bench.
Yeah, but you know how this is gonna go. The FIA is gonna throw a cost cap at it.
Yeah, but if it goes through the years from the FIA, it will be more good than bad because a lot of these
first year when I have to do it.
Now that I'm pressuring you, you're not having a crash now. The Widowmaker's getting away.
That's the only thing you could ever do, drive in a straight line. And even doing that is questionable.
MG, you had a spike lag or something like that? Because I see your car completely destroyed, but run as fast as hell.
Yeah, that definitely happened because my car is fine. I did have a crash with you, but after that I fixed it. Waited
Okay,
till
so-
well,
Yeah. Probably it was a spike lag because I see your car completely destroyed. So probably my screen, you have completely destroyed your car, but I didn't see that. I can't prove that.
Yes. With half empty, I'm getting 1 kilometer per hour.
you were tailing me. Was that it? Using
Yeah, I'm doing constantly 161, 162.
only.
I guess
Yeah,
the
literally
race
that
considered is 80.
Yeah, and you're getting chased down by a 2-liter because I have a 1.230.
But it's, I crashed my car also.
So guys, that's why you don't have to use the telephone when you drive, because I nearly crashed. Yeah, but in my full spec car, I have the telephone in the car.
Okay, you have the landline.
Yeah.
And you just have a very long line to your house.
I think I will do in a future car. Thanks for a hole on the car and a telephone in the car.
Don't forget to look at that too tall because then you can't fit in tents.
Yeah.
Can you imagine instead of having it turned, you have a row of you have a spool of wire to look for the lane line.
I will do a thing. Pask just told me. Hi. Go.
I lapped past with a slow car.
I don't think it's slower.
It was definitely over to me.
Yeah, but I already did the size.
I've done 164. Nice.
Now we just need to reach 169.
fight with my heart. So it's like a DNF. It's like a DNF, or at least I tried because
I
I'm.
mean, at least you tried, I think. Because how many people, there's people asking for just another 60 players, or if that's the case, then DNF of 40 players.
Scavenger saving tires. Although tire run would absolutely shred me. My tires would be deleted by now. The real ones.
I don't think the worst so much because the battery weighs 20 kilos max. It's not that it's crazy amounts.
Not for 25 kilos easy. You can also make it a valve exhaust. I have a 4-cylinder. There's not much I can do to make it sound better. No, you mean no manifold? Oh, exhaust. Exhaust. No, I don't have. No, I have tubular propellers already, but they're not really that. They're interlinked, yes, because they have to feed into the catalytic converter. Yes, that's how I tune the fucking car. I can't measure how much air I get in there. I have to guess and then check with what is burnt. I have ITBs, my man. I can't really measure. I can't measure intake manifold pressure. Aftermarket. I mean, it's disguised to be a fucking factory one.
So you have a plenum on top.
Yeah.
So you don't just breathe in the fucking wire and everything with the mosquito insane.
Stock filter.
That's what I always think of my CIT is. I always think it's like with the sand flying around. Like you can park the car one day and next day you go from the sand. So I'm thinking if I have ITBs, I'm hoping anything that's all around is using the air straight in like unfiltered. I run that thing for 1 summer and it's gone. I mean, I don't know about that. That's what I was thinking.
I mean, it might not be done, but you'll have to replace the air filter for sure. That's
Strange,
right.
it's like
Yeah, the sand probably will make it past the rings and show up in the oil. Yeah, straight across hatching. Maybe fuck up the valve seals. Oh no, oh no, oh no, oh no. Yeah, but I want to stop before I decide to do stupid shit. How many kilometers do you have done? I have 227. 27. You can't have that much, but you can definitely have 240. See? I can watch the screen. Stretching on the straights. Now I have that disguised because you know what I was doing. Making the cleaver is too much of a pain in the ass. Also, I have my tubular headers covered with the wrapped so they keep the heat in for the just want to all-wheel drive and a legitimate car for a while. Now that front-wheel drive is just weak on power.
get a
die.
podium anyways, man.
I'm saying a win, not a podium. Not gonna be directly equivalent. Just I'm gonna probably have like a one.
If you get as many wins as you get podiums, people will probably start hating on you. You would become the new what was his name? BD or something.
Yeah, but BD's even better than me. I know that. And I could very, it could very much be wheel speed making the number higher. Exit on corners. I think I gain more kilometers when I'm driving normally.
I mean, so my count I only took you at least 2 times.
The
Everything.
you took me 3 times. I know that.
Yeah, but we have the exact amount of kilometers.
Ich bin am nächsten.
Also, I'm pretty sure my tires are taller than yours. Because ground clearance, but this also plays into wheel speed because my tire flex more. Oh, let's go 283 kilometers.
And I had a really under control, but it was just my steering wheel. So nope, I'm just going to the steering wheel. It wasn't even how it was steering. Kilometers. What's the top speed?
My top speed is 233 kilometers.
Straight or corners?
Corners is 230.
First, straights. Corners we just say straights and 237.
I'm limited by my gearing. I can stretch the gearing a little bit more and go faster. 290.4 as I open the lane. I'm cross lane.
In theory, I was with Fred short from finish line. It's a little bit better anyways. You have to train and then finish again.
Holy shit.
Yeah.
Yeah, hard fight me here. We have exactly the same top speed here. Crazy.
I've already broken
more kilometers than him.
No, we're always
Always the same?
the same. Yes, yes.
Okay, that's it.
Oh, I fucked up my stop because I used the recording and didn't go back into the game, but was in the recording and tried to start the car. So I did 5 seconds more stop than I needed, and this was my.
Yeah, but I also did more stops than I needed.
But not problem.
I'm the only one here that took the thing professionally. Pitted once. Technically crashed once too.
Yeah, it's at the yellow line. Yep.
Yeah, me too, though. I also did that a lot of times. But it's just that the car's uncontrollable. It's like literally, even if I would hold against it in that moment, the car would just flip out and crash into everyone.
Mine's
I'm
is,
fighting to keep the
always.
car on the outside line to be faster.
Yeah, mine's is going down from alone, and then I'm getting slower than.
So how much horsepower do you have?
Me? Which,
Are you asking to whom? Ask.
Anyone I'm interested in.
I
I have 150.
Again.
Yeah, I can't change horsepower per race.
Rambo has 107, we have 150.
I have
How are you getting so much speed though?
Gearing, my guy, remember I reduced cooling drag on my car.
You still think your wheels are taller?
Your car's completely demolished on my screen. I have no idea. Oh no, your wheels are quite a bit bigger than mine. You have more, you have about the same sidewalk, but a lot more rim.
I see I have 98 horsepower, and the car I was going against has 107.
Meanwhile, the 150 against how much do you have, Pask?
300?
Exactly.
300 and I'm not faster than the fucking car with half of horsepower.
Although I'm milking the weight perfectly. We're what, 1,600?
Yeah, something like that.
I'm 805. This car was through multiple rounds of engineering just to get close. And the extra weight is my tires being taller.
Yeah, Rambo could have done without stopping, but Rambo, you're third place, so you had to do it. Congrats. So you had to stop eventually.
Yes, stop.
You're in the podium. Scavenger couldn't have had stopped, but then he wouldn't. Then he would have been third place, but then he would have had stopped. It's the dilemma. It's like the egg
Right.
and the chicken. What comes first?
Right.
Alright, that was fun, guys.
Yeah, definitely.
But I'm happy that the oval races are done now for a while. At the same time,
Okay.
time for some real races. But the car's gonna be so much fun. So next week we're gonna do the proper rally with tulips and maps and off-roading and all over the place, and it's all about navigation and not blowing up your car because my car overheats instantly there. It's gonna be fun.
Sounds nice. Yes. Yeah.
Oh yeah, Pask, if you have some free time, we could go over your exhaust. I can be done with it in like 5 minutes.
Okay. I'm out.
Okay, let me leave the server and then you start streaming from PC. Oh, I'm still here? No, no need yet? No?
I'm
unzip your car.
Okay, let me just